Hey guys, this is Karen from JazTime.com, and today we'll be reviewing the Rolex Datejust 41, reference number 126300. We'll be going over the price, the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so as of December 2017, you can get this Datejust from an authorized Rolex retailer for $7,450. Here at JazTime.com, it's going to be around the same pricing as well. Okay. Moving on to the dial now, we have the specific dial configuration I have in my hand here. We're looking at a Dark Rhodium dial with index hour markers. And Dark Rhodium is not to be confused with the silver dial. I actually have the silver dial in my hand here. Just want to put that side by side. We do have a few customers that do get a little bit confused between the difference between the Dark Rhodium and the silver. And well, here they are. See, nice dark gray color. Silver also nice light grayish color. Okay. So while we're also on that note, the other dial configurations that you can get the dial color in are, obviously I've shown you the silver. You can also get in the white, black, blue, and of course this rhodium I have in my hand here. Those are the dial colors you can get for this specific model. The hour markers are going to be the same. You can only get this watch in a index hour with index hour markers, which are these thick markers that are fashioned in 18 karat white gold to prevent any tarnishing, and they also have a highly legible chromolite display with long-lasting blue luminescence. And that's paired with the hands as well, or the hands are 18 karat white gold with that highly legible chromolite display on the tips of the hands. What that means is that the hands and the hour markers will glow in the dark, so you have much easier viewability or readability at night. Besides that, they just always very simple, very simple dial architecture, which is the stick markers, the Rolex crown logo at the 12 o'clock position with the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust name right underneath that. And at the 3 o'clock position, we have the date window with a Cyclops lens on top of that sapphire crystal for magnification and easier viewing of that date. Okay, moving on to the bezel now. The bezel is a very simple, just smooth, high polished bezel. The Datejust is a dress watch, so you have that nice high polish. That that matches with the high polish on the lugs of the case as well. So the lugs have a nice high polish to them. The size of the case is a 41 millimeter case, as the name suggests, Datejust 41. So from my index finger to my thumb here, that's a 41 millimeter in diameter case size. Nice high polish on the side of the case. That patterns with the bracelet very nicely as well. On the other side, we have that same pattern. Nice high polish again, and we have the Rolex crown logo on the crown itself. One thing to mention about the case and the bezel of this watch, as this is a successor to the recently discontinued Datejust 2 back in 2016, is that they've actually they've made the case a much slimmer, much thinner, and also the bezel itself is much thinner as well. So I'll show you from the side again once more. You can see very thin bezel, and the case itself has been compressed, so very nice. Will fit under suit cuffs, dress cuffs very nicely, very easily. Okay, let me move on to the crown now. The crown is just a very simple screw down twin lock double waterproofness system that unwinds counterclockwise as shown. And in this first position is where you can actually wind the watch from a dead stop. All it takes is about 15 to 20 clockwise winds, and that actually will bring the watch back from a dead stop. Tugging the crown once more, we'll put it in the next position, in which you can adjust the date at the 3 o'clock position instantaneously. And in the final position, it will actually stop the second hand as shown. Go ahead and stop at the 5 there. And that allows for precise timing for such things as an atomic clock online. You can match it down to the exact second and have very precise timekeeping. Also in this position, you can also move the hands bidirectionally as well. Okay, pressing the crown back in, we'll start the second hand once more. As you can see, it started moving. Always make sure screw the crown nice and tight against the case so that keeps this watch water resistant for 100 meters or 330 feet. Okay, moving on to the bracelet now. The bracelet is special. It honestly is just a Jubilee style bracelet, but the thing that's special about the Jubilee style bracelet is that the Datejust 2 actually did not come with you could have not purchased it in a with a Jubilee bracelet. It only came on the Oyster bracelet. So with this newer updated Datejust 41 model, they've actually brought the Jubilee bracelet back for the Datejust 41, and it's a very beautiful set of 5-piece links, contrasting the sand finish or brush steel on the outer of the 5-piece links. That's juxtaposed to the nicely high polished 3-piece links down the center. The clasp has that same pattern, nice high polish down the center. Again, brush steel on the outer edges, and on the other side of the bracelet too, same thing. One thing to mention about the clasp though, it's interesting that they've done this change. Before, the Jubilee bracelet used to be one continuous pattern all the way throughout the bracelet, and it would just have you would only be able to see it by the concealed by the Rolex crown logo on where the clasp is, and that used to be called the concealed folding crown clasp. Instead, they actually brought in a folding oyster clasp instead. So opening it up will reveal the Rolex clasp blades with the Rolex name embossed on that clasp blade there. And behind the clasp itself, we have what Rolex calls the Easy Link, which is a comfort extension link with the ability to be adjusted 5mm increments inward or outward. And what that means is more of a quality of life thing, such as on a hot summer day, your wrist swells up a little bit and the watch will feel a little bit too tight on your wrist. You can adjust it for a little more breathing room on your wrist, and vice versa for colder days as well. Okay, so on to the next biggest update on the Datejust 41 watch. We'll move on to the movement now. So the movement itself is a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement. It's Rolex's in-house made caliber 32-35 movement with a precision of -2 plus 2 seconds a day. Has the functions of the center, hour, minute, and seconds hand with the instantaneous changing of the date or rapid setting, and the stopping of the seconds hand for precise time setting, as I've shown you with the crown functions. So they've actually updated the movement from a 31-35, which the previous Datejust models had, up to the 32-35, and they based that 32-35 off one of their more recently updated flagship models, which is a Date President, which has a 32-55 movement. And what they added was they actually added their skeletonized escapement wheel that's made of a nickel phosphorus. That skeletonization reduces inertia for allowing more concise timekeeping, and the nickel phosphorus helps with the additional resistance against magnetism, paired with the oscillator, which is a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring, has additional resistance against magnetism. You have very high resistance against magnetism on this watch. One other thing to mention is that the power reserve has been upgraded as well. It used to be a 48-hour power reserve. Now you're looking at a 70-hour power reserve, meaning you can put this watch down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday afternoon, and it'll be keeping time just fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and try on this watch now. So with the folding oyster clasp, open that up there, slip that on. So one thing to mention is that I do have an average man size wrist, which is a 7-inch wrist. As you can see, there's still a little bit more wiggle room there. And here's the watch on my wrist. Alright, so if you're interested in this model or any other model for the lowest possible price, check out our website at JazTime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed. We offer a 1-year warranty. And if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.